Is James Harden really better than D Wade? The debate around who's better between these two players has recently come up again after some comments made by Jeff Teague on his podcast. Teague argued that Harden has accomplished more with less, but we find ourselves personally disagreeing. Let's take a look at their careers, playing styles, and the teams they've been a part of to really prove who's better.
Let's start with James Harden. Harden is straight up one of the best offensive players of all time. Known for his step-back three-pointers and ability to drive to the basket at will. His footwork and handles are some of the best we've ever seen, making him one of the most unguardable players in NBA history. He's also masterful at drawing fouls, leading the league in free throw attempts multiple times in his career. And he's also number 3 all-time in three-pointers made.
Harden's time with the Rockets was marked by consistently being among league leaders in scoring and having his team in playoff contention. He's a 10-time All-Star and an MVP, something that Wade never did. Harden has obviously had successful seasons where he was the main reason for the team's success with little superstar support.
However, the claim that Harden has won more or less is simply not true. During his time with the Rockets, Harden played alongside other All-Star players such as Dwight Howard, Chris Paul, and Russell Westbrook. That first year with Chris Paul, they were arguably the best team in the whole NBA. And if it wasn't for him and his team underperforming in Game 7 versus the Warriors, they would have made it to the finals.
In Brooklyn, he joined Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Obviously, this is going to be difficult to blame on Harden because a lot of extra stuff was going on. But to say he didn't have the talent is straight up not true. Then in the Sixers, he played horrible both playoffs and the teams were great, especially this season with Embiid winning MVP. This is not to mention his time with the Thunder when he was young, although we saw Dwayne Wade win when he was around the same age.
It's safe to say we have seen the best from Harden at this point. And as far as accolades go, we don't see him adding much more to a list. He's still chasing that elusive championship, has become a bit of a team hopper in the process.
Now focusing on D Wade. His career has been just incredible, and he's widely considered the third greatest shooting guard of all time. He's known for his clutch performances and relentless drives to the rim. Wade has been a key figure in the NBA since his rookie season. He's a 13-time All-Star and was instrumental in bringing 3 championships to Miami.
It's important to note that Wade had already secured an NBA championship in 2006, before LeBron James and Chris Bosh had arrived in South Beach. In that final series, Wade averaged an astonishing 34.7 points per game, leading the Heat from a 2-0 deficit to a series victory. This series remains one of the greatest performances in finals history. Yes, of course, Shaq was in that team, but he was a clear number 2 option, and even underperformed a little in the finals. D-Wade was by far the number 1 reason they were able to win it.
Wade is also a great defender, and I think this is what really sets him apart from Harden. He has more blocks than any guard in NBA history and made all-defensive team 3 times. Harden has been considered a bad defender most of his career.
When it comes to the playoffs, Wade has always performed under pressure. His career playoff averages are 22.3 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 5 assists per game, with a shooting percentage of 47.4. A lot of these numbers are skewed down, with him playing past his prime, so Harden does have a higher scoring average in the playoffs.
The issue is that Harden has had notable inconsistency issues, especially in key games, with shooting percentages dropping below his regular season averages. We actually made a whole video about it, which we'll link at the end of this video if you guys want to see just how bad he's been.
To sum it up, both Harden and Wade are outstanding players in their own right, with different strengths and styles. And if you compare them peak by peak, it's very close. And if we're talking about pure talent, if you say Harden, I wouldn't get mad. However, when it's needed most, in the playoffs, big moments, Wade has came through over and over again with clutch performances, great defense, and just he gets results. He wins the game. And you can't really say that about James Harden, which is why we think that Dwayne Wade is the better player than James Harden.
We'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you agree or disagree with our opinion? Make sure to comment down below. And as always, if you found the video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace out.